Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Baltimore Ravens. Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Return starts from the goal line.
He almost stepped it.
Working him out to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun give to Hampton. And he takes it ahead for a 4-yard pickup there to begin our game.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to Hampton. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Go.
Again, it's Hampton. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Travis Jones, the man in on that tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. To the air this time, Herbert. And that one's complete. Mario Hampton. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Catch is made. That's Trey Harris. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They give to Hampton on the option. Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. Nearly broke even, but the defenders followed that zone read well. It's going to cost him about a yard.
A loss of 2 yards. It's now 3rd down and 3.
Crowd right.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers finish up an excellent opening series. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? It sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. Travis Etienne, the touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
The extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens start off well to tie things 7-7. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Lion.
Hampton gets the handoff. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
Let's go.
Now Herbert to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped cold at the spots. We'll keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
The Chargers 1st down. An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Chargers.
Let's go. Hey, Ram.
Slot man motioned over.
Hey, Ram.
1st and 10, Herbert. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kicked off by their rookie. And the Ravens take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Here's Etienne on 1st down. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Looking quickly here.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, it's Etienne. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Now 3rd and 5.
From the gun, Jackson. His running back rolls it in deep right. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. He fields it from the 8. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he is stopped with authority there. But that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Los Angeles.
Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. Back to the bank in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They've got it first to begin the frame. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down, it will say right at the 39-yard line. Offensive line fast. Throwing now, Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Throw here, 3rd down. Downfield, and he has McConkey. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Loud McConkey with a touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Dicker's extra point, he's up and good. And the Chargers tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10.
No, we change it. Nice shot. Hey, sit up.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. That's Odafe Owe with a stop.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Nice shot. Sit up. Nice shot.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And they could really use a good one here. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Wow, huge mental mistake here. Makes the fair catch at the 3. They're going to be backed up against their own goal line as a result. First call here coming from the shotgun. Herbert from the gun. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2.
Oh, trying to force it into the slant. It's intercepted. And the Ravens get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
They'll take over 1st down and goal at the 1-yard line.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. Lamar back to throw. On him quick, and they bring him down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a loss of 5. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Chargers' 6-yard line.
They'll toss it to Etienne. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Here's Luke for the point after.
For the extra point.
The point after splits the upright. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chargers 14. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20.
20-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Hits his running back. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Chargers first
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. He finds Johnston. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. He goes to the hurry up here.
That's another Chargers first down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Chargers.
Herbert on 1st down. Got to him right as he throws, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. It's Herbert once more. To the right, pulled in by McConkey. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Working quickly here. Herbert throwing again. Chased out to his right. 6-yard gain on the play. That's going to be good for an LA first down.
At the 32-yard line.
Hey, Ram. Crowd right. Baylor tight. Hey, go Lion. Hey, Ray.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Diving forward, and he makes the catch. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Gets him on the in route. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers earn the chance to tie before halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
59. Go.
Herbert's going to look to throw for this. Caught at the 2. And he gets into the end zone to the choice to pass on a time. A good one. That gives him a 1-point lead.
Ravens 21. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This return starts at the 5. Showing a little burst so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin to drive. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Second down, ETN gets it again. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Giving 5 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
ETN again. And he hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and inches at the 44-yard line.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down.
No, we 10.
They go right back to ETN. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Back to the line they come, second down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Caught by Flowers. And they're going to haul him down before the 30, right at the 31. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. On first down, Jackson has him on a quick hitter. He dodged the tackle. And he will not score, but that ties him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. And there's the timeout from the offense. Just 4 seconds left to go. And that play, that should help them get some points here going into the half. And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Henry can't push it across. They make the stand, and looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. One last play before the break.
Shot. 180. Nice shot.
The flag comes out. This is going to back them up to the edge of the end zone. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. Tyler Loop after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. They're going to mark this as a 24-yarder. Loop knocks it through, and they've taken back the lead. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up first and 10.
180. 180. Nice shot.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Out of the gun to give to ETN. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just looking for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Looking to throw, Jackson. Buying some time right. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Running it after the penalty. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another Baltimore first down.
From the red zone now. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping the tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Catch is made down the right sideline. He's going to get this one at the 36-yard line.
The Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Crowd right. Hey, go line. Go.
1st and 10, Herbert. Finds McConkey. And they'll make the stop at the 46-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Herbert. Complete here to Hampton. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Going on first is Herbert. Hits him downfield. This is Harris. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. 25 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Baylor tight. Go. Let's go. Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Baylor tight. Hey, Kappa. Hey, easy. We'll go orange. 59. Let's go.
Working inside the red zone. Brought in. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Offense up to the line fast.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the Ravens' 9-yard line.
Baylor Tiger. Hey, Ray. Home trips right. Hey, Ram.
Now Herbert again. Completed to his running back. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers start the second half with some needed points.
Los Angeles.
All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Go. Crowd right. Hey, go lion. Set.
Herbert to throw once more. and he makes the catch in the end zone. And that two-point try trims the deficit to 1.
Chargers 30. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Things trim back down to a single-point prop as they send this off and away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
What? Oh.
On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
At the 39-yard line.
From the gun, ETN gets it. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Stopped by Deion Henley.
Yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
ETN on 3rd down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Benjamin St. Just getting up to end that play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Inside handoff goes to ETN. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7.
Middle. You hey, middle. Report. You. Hey, report. Oh.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. They did it! He made the interception! Dante Jackson takes it away. And the Chargers have new life in the force.
Not just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Here's Hampton to open the drive. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Looking quickly here.
Chargers 5-9 down. 21. It's a gain of 32.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Short pass brought in. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Come on, man. I was not out of bounds.
Right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Herbert from the gun. Flushed out now to his left. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Chargers take a 4th quarter lead. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it to.
Okay, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
This will end up as a touchback.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Taking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Has it downfield, working the left. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. Offense to the line fast. First down, here's Lamar. Brought in right side. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3. At the Chargers' 36-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Dose of the hurry up offense here.
An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up third down.
13.
Jackson now, third and long. Run him again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays Brock made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And the fair catch made here at the 15.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. Running it with Hampton. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Goes to the hurry up here.
17 yards. And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's Herbert, first and 10. Too much speed on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered kid on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
Let's go. Baylor tight. 380. Ready.
Going right this time with Hampton. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down is short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
A gain of 9 brings up third and 1.
Chill. Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Crowd right. Hey, go line.
Back to throw it. And that's away from the pass rush. Shit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Baylor Tiger.
Ooh, maybe some nerves there. He moved early on fourth down. Now we're going to see if this affects their choice to go for it. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Ray, set. Let's go. 380. Set.
Looking to throw. This is hauled in by Harris. So they go for it on fourth, partner, and they get it in a big way, 25 yards.
This is one of those situations where, Kate, even as a former QB, I really feel for these corners in this league. They got the hardest job in football, sticking the guys on these routes and on a comebacker in particular, where that receiver breaks it off. Man, that can be so difficult to defend.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Chargers leading by 7. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Go. 380.
Herbert on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain. Brock is working against them as they hurry up to the line.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
Go. Hey, go lion. Ready?
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down, check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Trying to convert. Oh, no.
Oh my God. Come on.
Hey,
I get it, Kate. Third down, you're doing all you can to try to stay on the field. But unfortunately, poor ball security loosens his hold on it, and the defense knocks it free. Instead of facing 4th down, even better, that defense is off the field completely.
First down now, ball at the 33. They'll give this up the middle to ETN. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll run here. ETN. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up. Working quickly here.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
13. Yo. Check. Hey.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. And he will get the first as they touch him down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down. Back to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down. He'll look to throw it. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they face 2nd down.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Throwing now.
Come on, darn James. You supposed to be over there, dog. That's your fucking assignment, dog.
So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
So this kick now to force overtime. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Power squib kick is taken in. And that return comes to a close, which means buckle up, everybody. We've got some extra football on the way. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it?
All I had to do is kick a field goal, bro. He fumbled
the
this
game
kicker.
anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those two series, it is next score wins. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those two drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires. Starting from the 5.
The Chargers take over first and 10. They're on the 17-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. First throw of overtime. Into the hands of Gadsden, complete. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 22-yard line.
Go. Baylor ties. Whoa.
They send a man in motion.
Baylor Tiger. Hey, go Lion.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first. Well, the offense is certainly moving on the right track so far in past years for a potential game-winning touchdown. But let's not forget, Brock, the other side will get a chance to answer no matter what happens on this opening series.
Yeah, that response is something for their defense to worry about. All these 11 gentlemen need to do is continue the steady progress downfield and getting that opening first down. So critical to any possession, but even more so in overtime.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
Hey, Kaplan. Hey, Ray. Crowd right.
First and 10, Herbert. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
59. Home troops right. Let's go. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Hits him on the out route. And he's finally down to put a stop on this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain. Offense up to the line fast.
That's another Chargers.
Go.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Baylor Tiger. Hey, Ray.
Throwing on first is Herbert. He finds Johnston. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That play goes for 19 and Minnesota downs. All right, so an important landmark crossed on that play. They're inside the red zone now, partner. Now, new overtime rules mean they can't win it with a touchdown, but more times than not, a touchdown does ensure they don't lose it on the next series either.
Yeah, and you do all this work, all this heavy lifting to get into the red zone, it's got to be a touchdown, and that's all you're thinking offensively. You are not going to feel good coming off the field if you got to settle for 3.
And the Ravens surprise them with the interception.
Oh, shit.
Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line, and then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Now it's his turn in overtime. Short pass brought in. They don't get the stop until it reaches that 25-yard line. Looking quickly here.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Here's ETN on the give. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Offense to the line fast.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Drifting towards a possible tie, but they could avoid that outcome, partner. If they can do something here, ready to operate on second down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. So they're left facing third and long.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Looking to throw it. Complete.
Nobody was in the middle of the field.
Straight in the center of the field. And he reaches the end zone. That is a game.
Nobody was in the middle of the fucking field.
So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And it took some extra effort, Brock. Some bonus football.